Greetings, 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 royal family. Thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome back. This just in, TMZ is reporting that Tory Lanez has been charged in connection with the situation involving Megan Thee Stallion. Now, this is just weeks after the singer released an album claiming his innocence. So this article is, what I'm reading is directly from TMZ.com. So the LA County DA's office hit Tory Lanez with one count of assault with a semi-automatic hammer. Now, you know it's not literally a hammer, but I have to substitute words. Just follow along with me. And also one count of carrying a loaded unregistered hammer in a vehicle. The DA also alleges Tory has inflicted, great bodily injury. Now, if Tory Lanez is convicted, he faces up to 22 years and 8 months in the slammer. Now, TMZ previously reported that the prosecutors, they said that they were kind of mulling over a charge of felony assault with a hammer against Tory after Megan said she was popped back in July. Tory had been arrested. He was arrested for having the hammer, but only charged with possession of a hammer. Prosecutors are now explicitly pointing the finger at Tory as the man who did what Megan is accusing him of. Yikes. It took Megan some time, before she went public and accused Tory by name as the person who popped her. She didn't mince words. When she was on her IG Live, she did say, yes, that ninja Tory popped me. You popped me, and you got your publicist and your people to these blogs lying and ish. Stop lying. That's when she did her Instagram Live. She had on a black hoodie, and she was also saying that 3 other people were arrested. She said she didn't get arrested, yada, yada. Hopefully you guys seen that live. Now, TMZ previously reported that sources connected to Tory say there were mitigating circumstances, and based on what we know, we believe Tory's going to say it was an accidental popping. Megan, she didn't help the DA's effort with a social media caption, which has since been deleted, that said that she had her back to the SUV when she was popped in the heel. That might indicate that she didn't see it with her own eyes when Tory allegedly popped off. Whew. Now, you'll recall the video of the incident showing cops pulling over the SUV in the Hollywood Hills. Tory, he was laying face down on the pavement, and Megan, she was tiptoeing, leaving like bloody footprints with each step. Lord, I thought I had the picture up here. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. That's of her injuries. That's what was on social media. So they kind of blocked out the wound. And this was when they were pulled over that night in the Hollywood Hills. So Megan's injuries to her feet were so bad that she had to go into the operating room to remove bullets, plural, or bullet, singular fragments. Now, TMZ, if you're reporting this, which one is it? Is it plural or is it singular? Yikes. This is really, really interesting. Now, if you guys are not aware, Tory Lanez is supposed to be appearing in court next week on the 13th of this month, right? And the charge, his arraignment, is for him having a hammer, not for this. So I guess this is going to be added to his docket. Yikes. This is getting worse and worse by the second. Now, here's the thing. If he has been charged with this incident, right, does that mean that Megan is going to have to get on the stand? Now, I know that she doesn't have to. The state can still pursue the charges, right? But is Meg going to get on the stand? If she doesn't, how do you think people are going to feel about that? People who have been supporting her, even people who are not in support of her and don't believe her, because that there's mixed reviews about all of this, or mixed opinions about all of this. But what do you guys think? Here's my question. He's being charged for this several months later, right? There's other media outlets that I was reading, People, the LA Times. I'm not going to be pulling that up and reading that now. But I always read multiple sources for the same story, just in case anybody's left anything out, and also to see how each media outlet is reporting the story, right? But here's my question. Not that it's impossible, it's just a question. The night that this SUV was pulled over and they found the hammer in the vehicle, did they not know that night if the hammer was let off? Right? Wouldn't they have tested it, even though Megan herself said that she did not let the authorities know how she was injured, right? She said that she was afraid. She didn't want anything to happen to them. She didn't even let them know that a hammer was in the car, right? This is what she said. These are her words, not mine. She said that on her first Instagram live. Her second Instagram live is when she said that Tory, popped her. But were they not able to tell that the hammer was discharged that very night that Tory was arrested? Now, he did post out. $35,000 was his bail. And he posted out, I think, the same night or the next day. I'm not sure. Correct me in the comments, please, respectfully. So here we are, months later, 3 months or so later, and now they're saying that he's the one that's charged. Okay, do they have proof that the hammer was let off? 1. 2, do they have proof that whatever it is that Megan is claiming that was found in her heel, in her foot, that was removed, does that match up with the hammer that they found? Now, I know they said that GSR, Tory tested negative for any, GSR. So how's this going to play out? Here's what I'm afraid of, because I'm praying for both of these kids. I really, really am. I'm praying for protection for both of them, because this is a very dirty game. The music industry, the industry, it's a dirty, dirty game. And although I've been paying attention and seeing how a lot of these media outlets, TMZ especially, are leading people to believe, like the whole text message thing, a lot of people believe that, Tory sent her a message apologizing for what Megan is accusing him of doing. But there was no proof provided that that's what he texts her. That's just what a quote source said, according to TMZ. It didn't mention the word hammer. It didn't mention the word pop in the text message. We didn't see any text thread, no screenshots or anything, right? This is a society where show me the receipts, show me the receipts. So publishing that in an article, of course, people are emotional. They're going to believe whatever the media puts out. I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm not saying that it is true. But I thought that was kind of irresponsible journalism and trying to get people to believe one thing. You don't have a screenshot of this text communication. You do have timestamps. You just threw it out there and everybody is supposed to believe it. Believe what you want to believe. Like I said, I'm not saying whose side I am on or not on. I'm not saying that at all. But it took the authorities 3 months to say that the hammer was discharged, but y'all wasn't saying that before. Conflicting stories, probably to keep us all confused and segregated. You got people on one side, people on the other, keep us fighting, keep us distracted from certain things that's going on. I don't know. It could be that. It's an old tactic. It happens all the time. But I want to know what you guys think. Maybe some of you have more information who've been keeping up with this. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your theories are. Please, I'm asking. I'm really begging you. Well, I'm asking sternly. Keep all comments respectful. I know there's a lot of thinkers, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of free thinkers. There's a lot of people with strong opinions that are a part of the royal family. And share your opinions. You could disagree with anything that I said. I don't know. Whatever, but please just disagree respectfully. Like, everybody can share their thoughts and opinions, but please, no derogatory comments in the comment section. I'm asking, please. I always ask politely. Thank you in advance. But tell me what you think. 22 years he's facing, and 8 months. I will say this though: the burden of proof is on Megan Thee Stallion. The burden of proof is on her. Because she came out, even though she deleted the video, I have it on the she_royal B Instagram page, the snippet where she says it. Check it out if you're not following me on Instagram. So people have screen grabbed it, screen recorded it. So Megan also said that, she didn't tell the authorities that, there was a hammer in the car because of everything that's going on with protests, and she was scared. So that's gonna be used in this case, right? This is so sad. I just feel for the two of them, because I think that there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, especially being that they're in this particular industry that they're in. And I'm just afraid for both of them. I really am. I'm afraid, and I will continue to be praying for protection for the both of them. I know some of you may not want to hear that, that's fine, but I have my opinions and my thoughts or whatever that I keep limited, and it's not to be guarded or anything like that. And shout out to the individual who left a comment on one of the videos saying that you enjoy the commentary, but I come across as too guarded. I can understand exactly why you would feel that way. It may seem that I am guarded, but there are going to be some topics that I'm not going to talk about at all. And there's some topics that I may graze over. And there's some topics that I'll go full throttle. But this particular incident or situation, I'm just advised to just not even put my mouth on either one of these two people, Megan or Tory, unless it's to pray for them, and advised by the Most High. Some of you may not believe that. Some of you may totally understand. And I'm just going to go with that, because either way, it's still tragic. Best friendships have been torn apart. Somebody was injured. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. It's just all bad. It's just really, really all bad. And like I said, the burden of proof now is on Megan. Will she even testify? Will she be subpoenaed? Will her best friend or her former best friend, they're not talking anymore. People are throwing shade at each other on social media. Old friends or old friends now. It's a lot of separation. This one's getting fired. That one's getting fired. It just seems like maybe Megan is cleaning house as it pertains to the management and people that she was around. It's just a lot going on. And there are plenty of other channels that dig deep, deep, deep into this situation. And I respect it wholeheartedly. One being Mob Radio, MOB as in boy radio, with Milagro Grams. When I tell you the investigative reporting that young lady does, it's impeccable. It's impeccable, and it's very, very engaging. So if you want to hear her point of view, and I'm talking about reporting, showing this, comparing and contrasting, looking up those who are involved in this case, in previous cases, check out Mob Radio. And no, she did not pay me to say this. I just enjoy her commentary on other things, but more recently on a lot of things. I enjoy her channel in particular. I'm rambling, right? But with this, she's been following this case to a T, and she also interviewed Tory Lanez's father, Sunstar Peterson, and that was a great interview. That man is so knowledgeable, and he's spiritually wealthy. So check out Mob Radio. If most of you probably already know who it is, because some of us have the same viewers. But yeah, check it out. But as far as I'm concerned, I would just continue to pray for the both of them. Me personally, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to continue to do that. I've been doing that. But drop down in the comments and tell me what you think. Let me know what your theory is. Again, keep all comments respectful. And that's all I got. Ain't got no more. So I'm signing off, Royal Family. Thanks for joining me for this quick video. Like the video if you enjoyed the quick commentary. Drop your comments. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join our Royal Family discussions. And don't forget to click that notification bell and select all. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. All right, my church announcements are over. I'm signing off, folks. Until next time, peace.